Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Cindy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. John Payne, and I'm very glad that we are here. I'm very glad that you respond to our bid, and I would like us to find new ways to create value. I think we can have a very we can have a very good talk, and I would like to satisfy your needs at Sagittarius Solutions that has been having a very rapid growth, which is outstanding in this industry. So I would like to first, if possible, try to understand what are your needs.
So, as you probably know, after our recent growth and our recent development, we have currently the opportunity to review our stock of laptops, and we will be interested in we have this opportunity to renew 52 laptops.
Mm-hmm.
As you are definitely good provider of laptops, we would like to understand from you which are your current availabilities. As you probably know from our request for proposal, we are mainly interested in your new M6700. But on the other side, we would like to know from you what what are the specifics of this product, whether you suggested or which are the difference in comparison to the other models, and maybe we can go through them a little bit before.
Yes. Okay. So basically, I would like to. I asked for your needs because I really wanted to hear from you what were your requirements. But as you may imagine, and this has been the product of our development, in-house development, and we put a lot of effort in quality. I would like to suggest the M6700 as the best computer that we have for sale. And why do we have this? Because this computer has hologram projection where the others don't have. The others have also very good features. The M4700 has a lot of good features, but does not have this hologram projection. What do we believe? This hologram projection creates 3D objects, or you can reflect any presentation, any chart in any wall with a very crisped and a very high quality image. As we believe Sagittarius Solutions wants to show their analytic capability, their innovations, and how they can produce results, these 3D charts and this new presentation ways could be very good and could help you in your business.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
as we are a graphic company, a graphic consulting company, definitely these new features will be helpful for our clients.
What I'm interested here is I believe this is the best solution for you, but I want to make this not a one-time sell. And as your business is growing, your company has a huge potential. I would like us to establish a good relationship going forward. So I want to tailor-make my solution to your needs. Okay, and so I can offer you again. I would like to tell you how I can make a deal for the 52 computers. We have two options.
Yeah.
Either you can purchase the computers, or you can lease the computers. And I would like to understand in which option are you most interested in.
Definitely, leasing them would be a potential opportunity. Let's try to go through both of them.
Okay. So I would be okay, so if I would go through purchasing, if you purchase the computer, we can have we have the several models, but as far as I understand, you are more interested in the M6700, so you would see that potential solution. Okay, so I would like to understand a little bit what are your budgets, but if we are to sell,
let's say our budget is really limited.
Okay, but let's say that we are to sell.
Just to be really honest.
Let's say that we are to sell the 52 computers, the M6700, and at the price that this is our fixed price at 67.95, the price that we see here. This would yield 353,340. So basically $353K. Okay. So now I would like to go through some solutions with you, which are, I can give you some discounts, and I would be very willing to give you these discounts as in order to establish a good relation going forward. In this M6700, because of our in-house logistics and our in-house accounting, I can give you a delivery discount of 3% if you agree to postpone the delivery for 1 week, because we said here that the delivery delivery time would be 2 weeks. So if you can postpone from 2 weeks to 3 weeks, this would give you a 3% immediate discount if you need. So I would like to understand, do you have any needs on this delivery time, or can you?
Yeah, as always, the sooner the better.
The sooner.
So for me, already 2 weeks are quite a long time frame. We might see. We might take this as an opportunity to have a discount, and I'll try to tell you frankly, with the current price, we won't be able to purchase the laptops, as we have a really different budget. So at the same time, we have even some requirements on the timing, as some of our consultants are currently waiting for these laptops.
Okay, and so
2 weeks is already a long period. We might value a further week, but for 3% discount, I'm not sure it's something that makes a difference for having a week.
Let's drop the, maybe what we should do is drop the discounts for a little bit, because it's not moving like the needle. What we should try is to make a combination, maybe of leasing and discounts, and maybe I can give you some numbers.
Okay.
So let me try to, one proposal that I would like to advance would be purchasing 15 of these models, and let's say that instead of leasing, that you would lease. I don't know if you are aware of our leasing contract.
No.
So okay, so let me explain before going into the leasing. What are the points of our leasing contract? So if you enter up in this leasing contract, you can have 3 options at the end of the lease period. Renew the lease at no extra cost. So you can renew the lease at no extra cost. You can return the computer with no questions asked. So you either renew it or you just return it. Or C, you can retain or purchase the computer and by paying a price differential, like depreciating.
How long? What is the length of this leasing contract?
Okay, the length of this leasing contract can vary. So I can give you several options. So I can either make below 1 year, from 1 year to 3 years, 3 years to 5 years, and this will have an impact on the monthly rent that you pay. So imagine, I would like to show you here. I would like to show you this table. So for the models that we have, if I'm allowed, so let's say that we have these 4 models, as you have seen, 3500, 3500i, 4700 and 6700. If it's less than a year, for instance, the 6700, you pay 192.5 per month. If it's between 1 and 3 years, it's 181.2, and so far, and 3-5 years, 158, and 5+ years, 124.6. Okay.
Yeah.
These would be the deals. So I would be willing to make you a combination of these. Let's say some computers you lease for 1 year, some computers you lease for 2 years, and we'll try to fulfill your budget requirements in this way, if possible.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go first of all with all the 52 computers between 1 and 3 years.
Okay. Let's say that we go. That seems to me like a very valid option. So if I put all 52 computers So if you lease all computers for all 52 computers for 1 year and a half, 2 years and a half, so 30 months, you would have a total cost of $177,000. So this will drop dramatically.
For how long this?
This is 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
So 2.5 years, 2 weeks delivery, you have the warranty, you have this maintenance, and you would have this $176,000. Does this seem fair to you? Does this
Yeah, let's say we are speaking already about more reasonable prices.
Yeah.
Let's say that we want to at least have these laptops for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
What could be what would be the price for 3 years before discounts?
So the discounts I can only offer you when you purchase a computer. So leasing has no discounts. I cannot make these discounts. So let's say 3 years, all computers. If you can make it, would be, I can give you. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. This is 2 years and a half is $283,000. I'm sorry. So this is not. This is still. I'm not sure about your budget, but this is.
Yeah, it's much higher.
$283,000. So I was thinking of a combination between the two options. Maybe it could be better for you, and maybe we could lower the budget, and we could get all the 52 computers. So let me propose one solution and see how can this be. So if we were to sell to you 30 computers and lease to you for 1 year 22 computers, this would have a total cost of $250,000
before discounts.
Before discounts, yes, we can talk about discounts in this one. So, but the discounts I would need you to agree. So to agree in this discount, so we have the delivery discount that, as far as I understood, you were not willing to.
We might think about it, but not for the 3%.
Okay, the 3% is I'm tied to this 3%. Unfortunately, it's company rules. We have a warranty discount of 4%. So how does this warranty discount work? The companies have a warranty of 3 years, and if you agree to reduce this for 2 years and waive the next day on-site maintenance services, like our technicians would not have to be like to perform the maintenance the next day, but let's say 2 or 3 days later. If you can reduce this period from 3 to 2 years and waive the next day on-site maintenance, I can give you 4% discount on the computers. So if you agree with this 3%, it would be already 7%. This is cumulative discount. It's not.
So how does this maintenance discount works again?
So right now what you have in your contract is 1 day on-site maintenance service. So in 1 day I have to be at your office, at your facility to maintain the computers or replace or perform that maintenance.
Okay.
And you have a warranty of 3 years. So these 2 points: warranty 3 years, 1 day maintenance. You would have to waiver this 1 day, like say that it has not to be 1 day, more days, and these 3 years would have to reduce to 2 years.
Okay, no, this is absolutely necessary.
This is necessary? Okay.
We are a consulting company. We cannot work on this.
Okay, other thing is that regarding accounts receivable, so full payment is within 30 days. So usually we require full payment within 30 days. We can grant an interest-free extension to 60 days if you need. But if you pay with 1 week, we'll give you 2% within 1 week, not 30 days. We'll give you 2% discount. So, like if you have cash, and you pay right away.
Is there any discount for good clients who come to you and buy and buy you 52 laptops, or
Unfortunately,
are we treated as anyone else who come over and buy only one?
unfortunately, I can give only volume discounts to the other models. I cannot give volume discount to the 67 M6700. So
Okay.
if you
And
want,
how do the volume discounts work on the other models?
I can give you 10% discount.
10%?
10% discount. So it's quite considerable if you add up other discounts as well. On the other models, I can give you 10% discount. So, but if you try, if you are able to the delivery, the warranty, and the payment, I can give you 9% discount. 9% discount on the best computer that we have so far, and the best computer that we believe is out there in the market.
Yeah, but 9% discounts is really limited in comparison to what we are expecting. Really honestly speaking, and
How I can provide you with a
I have to say you already presented a series of reasonable solutions. So I think we can work on a mix of owned laptops and leased laptops. So I would say that the owned laptops have to be 32 and the leased can be 20.
yes.
The leased laptop can be for 2 years instead of 3 years. And the owned can be, and the owned are owned. But on 32 laptops, we expect a much higher discount.
Okay. So
I want to know what you can do for us.
I can do
Because with these prices, I think we are not still able to
okay.
arrive to an agreement. I can
Let's
come along with the discount on delivery, so we can wait 3 weeks.
okay.
We cannot wait the other 2. So
You don't want the payment. The payment.
the payment.
The payment is 2%. So you will get this. If you can pay in 1 week,
No, actually the payment will be
30 days.
between 30 and 60.
Okay, then it's fine. Warranty. That 4% of warranty.
The 4% of what we can agree on decreasing the warranty to 2 years instead of 3, but we need an on-site support.
No, on-site support would happen. What I
Yeah.
say is that
Yeah,
to waive the next day on-site maintenance.
instead of the same day.
Next day we would have to be next day on site. I would say like not next day, like we would have room to accommodate 2-3 days.
This is a problem because the
Yeah.
consultant won't be able to work without his lap. So the length of the warranty can decrease, but not the typology of the service.
Okay, I understand. I think unfortunately I cannot. That maintenance. We would have to waiver that in next day on site maintenance. I don't know. Do you have any IT department?
We have an IT department.
Sometimes what I usually believe is that sometimes these problems could be simple problems that the IT department
Managed straight away by the IT department.
and maybe we could train the IT department to within our facility.
So what will be the price of 32 purchased laptops and
Okay.
20 leased laptops for 2 years
Let's say that with the delivery discount,
with both discounts? Yeah.
okay, both discounts, we would have a price of $126,000 and for the purchased computers, and $139,000 for the leased computers. So it would be like 200 and
I think
260.
it's something that doesn't work because I am asking for 32 purchased computers and 20 leased.
Sorry, 32 purchased.
Yeah, and 20 leased.
32 purchased and 20 leased. Okay. Ah, yes. This way you would have 288.
Mm.
288, which is 202, $202,000 plus $87,000, 87, 86 in the list computers. 20
For 2 years.
For 2 years. 20 computers for 2 years.
It's still too expensive.
Still expensive.
Yeah.
What I can, this is something I not
The
usually.
problem is that we are really far away.
Yes. So, this is something that I usually not do, and because you are a first client, and I want to reward you for that, I earn a commission. I am allowed to give you part of my commission, but this we would have to agree that would be a one-time off thing because we are a first client. You are our first client, and I want to establish this relationship. So, because I believe I can benefit from this relationship in the future, as you can. I'm willing to sacrifice part of my commission to build this relationship if you are willing to. And this would mean something over 20% of my commission that I can give it to you, and this would be not a lot, but less 15K in the overall price, which, as you imagine, but the commission I get in these deals is not a lot. 15K at this moment with these conditions. So we would say like we are at 288, 290. I could give you a price of 275. If this is still,
I really appreciate the gesture, but these are not the numbers that help us to close the deal. So we have to figure out something different.
no, what I'm seeing.
I don't know how much space do you have to work on the prices, honestly. And if you are really willing to give up a part of your commission, I guess you.
I'm very close to my limit. So the thing is that
very close to your limit. So I think we should look for something different. Otherwise, we won't close the deal. It's far away from my budget.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So what I'm thinking is that we are targeting. What I'm thinking is that we are targeting a lot the high-priced computers and the best computers out there. What are your needs regarding how can we tailor make a solution, like a low spec solution and a high spec solution for your consultants? Maybe there is some. What are your needs in terms of time? First in terms of time, and first in terms of specs, and then in terms of time. Because the main difference between these two computers is the hologram. That's it. Between these two is the hologram.
Yeah.
And then you start losing here.
It's not necessarily the hologram on the 32 laptops that I want to purchase, for example.
Yes.
We can try to see whether we can arrange an agreement on these. But I'm pretty sure that the 10% discount on this is not enough. So it's 2 to 5, I guess, more or less.
Okay, let's say that I need to compare this with this number here. Just this one. This one. Okay, just a moment, please. And this one. Okay, let's say that we try to work a solution that you have the 32 computers.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the 32 computers, let's say they're 4700 without the hologram,
Mm-hmm.
so we lower a little bit the spec. Yeah, we lower a little bit the spec. You also have a lot of high specs, but what you lose is
This is a hologram.
the hologram projection. But then you have the hologram projection on the other 20 computers for 2 years, and this results in $265,000 dollars for you of sales, and that can bring me down to 250.
And where are all the discounts?
Okay,
I want to know properly all the discounts.
Discounts
Now
that-
I'm thinking
discounts that you have in this one. Okay, and then I can give you warranty discounts. I have a volume discount of 10%
Yeah.
and a warranty discount of 14%.
Of how much?
Oh, sorry, of 4%.
Mm-hmm.
And all of this,
And then there was another discount. There was not the payment, but
so yes, here. So it results in 240. So yes. Additional sales.
I think it's still too high.
240. I can bring it down.
240 is definitely too high.
225. I can bring it down to 225. I think 32 computers lease. You buy these 32, and then you lease these 20 for 2 years.
$4,500 per computer. Huh? That's really expensive. I know the
It's
quality of
true.
the brand, but
It's true.
but still it's too high. I am not going to commit for this.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay,
What?
let's
You
say
cannot do anything on the price. Can you detail me which are these discounts that I'm having? So
Okay.
0% on the lease.
0% on the lease. The lease is lease. It's we have all the services that we have to deliver with the lease. So with the lease there is no discount, but you have discount on the 32 computers. So
Okay.
you have 10% discount
Mm-hmm.
volume and 4% discount the warranty, and also I can give you 2% 2% discount on the payment. You said you wouldn't want it.
No, but then there was a 3% discount.
Yes, but the 3% discount on the delivery I can only give you on the on the model M6700, on the M67. Which is a discount of 3%. The way you can have 15% discount, which are all the discounts, is to have buy more than 10. No, and even the volume does not work for the M67. No, it has to be the M14%. 16% is the highest discount that I can give you on each machine.
Okay. What if?
Tell me about the specs and need, because if need, we can try to lower the specs of a little of these 32 computers. I can give you like 15 of the
No,
M3500i.
we won't be able to lower the specs. on
Yeah,
this.
you don't want to lower.
No.
Let me say. Seven.
Unfortunately, we won't find an agreement. Is my bottom line. We are really closer to our budget.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we are really close to, so let me try to understand again. So we are really close to your budget
Yeah.
with 32 computers, 4700, and 20 computers, for a lease between two, for a lease of 20 computers, the M67 for 2 years, right? So I'm really close to your budget. Well, 240, 225. I can make you. I can try to make you more, and this is something I really want to close. So if we agree one time, 210, would it work for you?
And where does this come from?
So basically, this number comes from eating my commission. So I'm eroding my commission away, and I would not have any commission on the deal. So this is commission of the salesperson. I can try to go to
As I'm
210,000.
eating my commissions again as well, I understand your feeling.
I can. So tell me if this is closer to what we can achieve.
Yeah, it's still really close, but not exactly what we were hoping.
Okay. Mm. What can I? So this is.
We have try to be really sincere. We have a fixed budget at 200, and we cannot go beyond it.
Can we lower a little bit the duration of the lease, maybe? How does it? Do you really need the 2 years?
Yes.
You need the 2 years, maybe project requirement. Okay, so I have this 14%. Let me try the other way around.
Isn't it a way to get to 200 and close it? No,
What I'm okay. So let us do the other way around, because I think this is the way that's going to add more value to your company, and it really is a big bet on my side, but it's the way I think it's the way it's going to be. So I will propose something that is, I believe it's going to eat your budget, but it's going to it's a big bet on my side. So I propose 20 computers that you buy of the best one, the M67, and they are going to be yours. So this is a bet on and then I propose you to lease 32 computers for 2 years of the M47, which is the lower spec. So after what I'm betting on is that after these 2 years, you will understand the M67 is worth the money, is better than this M47, and you will want to dump those computers, and you can dump it at no cost, and then you are going to buy more of the M67, or you're going to lease more of the M67 because they are better. This is a price for you of 250,000, and let's say I give you all my commission, I can bring it down to 200,000, and we can close the deal if you want with this.
Yeah, but the point is that I need the lease on the 20 high specs computers.
You just want to lease. Maybe you just want to try out, from what I understand, you want to try out the technology first and see if it's good.
Yes, but mostly they're gonna be for our partners, so they're gonna keep the laptops for 2 years, and then maybe they want some new specs that are going to be out in 2 years.
Okay.
So instead for our consultants, maybe they can just have the slightly lower
Okay. Okay.
but it has still really good specs.
Okay. Okay. So let's do the same. We can end up at 200 and 200k, and we do this model 32 watt, 20 leased, and if you need to revise this, we can in the future. I don't think this is the one that has more value, but I understand your needs. So the partners may want to change. So yeah, of course. So let me revise again. 32 gives you 150, roughly 154,000. If you buy 32, gives roughly 154,000 of the M4700.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lease 20 of the M6700, gives roughly 87, which gives 241, and I give you my commission. I give you my commission, and we can fulfill your budget of 200k.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Thank you
Thank you
very much.
very much.
Let me show you how this